Imagine you are out on the water, looking at a boat in the distance. We can see its location and we can see where we are. But how do we accurately calculate the exact distance between us if we only know the vertical and horizontal paths? Look at this. For thousands of years, humans have obsessed over reaching the clouds. But there is a silent problem every builder faces. If your corner is off by even 1 degree at the base, the top of your building will lean, crack, and eventually collapse. How did ancient people without computers or lasers ensuring their buildings stood perfectly straight for 40,000 years? They used a secret mathematical cheat code that we still use in every smartphone today. Today, we are not just doing math. We are uncovering the blueprint of the physical world. I'm going to show you how this theorem was discovered and how theorem it works. Long before Pythagoras was born in Greece, the rope stretchers of ancient Egypt were the world's first engineers. When the Nile River flooded, it wiped out all the farm boundaries to redraw the fields perfectly. They took a rope and tied 12 equally spaced knots by forming a triangle with 3 spaces on one side, 4 on another, and 5 on the last. They created a perfect 90-degree angle every single time. This is the 3 to 4 to 5 triangle, the oldest practical application of the theorem in history. We travel now to ancient Babylon, 1800 BC. This clay tablet, known as a Plimpton 322, shows that Babylonian mathematicians were not just using the theorem, they were obsessed with it. However, this math came with a dark side. Legend says the Pythagoreans were so obsessed with whole numbers that when one member, Hippasus, used the theorem to discover irrational numbers, the society was so terrified of truth that they alleged threw him overboard at sea. They want the universe to be perfect, but the theorem showed them it was even more complex than they imagined. So why is it named after Pythagoras? Around 500 BC, Pythagoras started a school in Italy that was more like a secret society. They believed all is number, that math was the language of God. Pythagoras was the first to take these ancient construction tricks and proved that they work for every right triangle, every time, forever. He turned a builder's tip into a universal law of the universe. This is the Pythagorean theorem. Imagine you are a firefighter. You need to reach a window that is 12 feet high, and for safety, the base of your ladder must be 5 feet away from the wall. How long does your ladder need to be? Without the Pythagorean theorem, you are just guessing. With it, you have the power of precision. To use this theorem, we must have a right angle triangle, the two sides that form the L shape are called the legs, labeled A and B. The longest side opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, labeled See, the relationship is simple yet perfect. A squared plus b squared always equal to the c squared. Side A is equals to 5 and the side B is equivalent to 12. So now, let's gonna solve this problem. For formula for Pythagorean theorem, the right angle is equals to a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. Then our problem is 5 squared plus 12 squared is equals to c squared. So let's solve our ladder problem. 5 times 5 is equals to 25 and 12 times 12 is equals to 144. When we add them together, we get 169. Now, we just find the square root of 169, which is 13. So, your ladder needs to be exactly at 13 feet long, no more, no less. Now, we have a game related on our topic. The challenge is to find the missing length of the cable C using the Pythagorean theorem. But before that, here is the guidelines. A. The player must look at the bridge and see the invisible right angle. They have to identify. B. Player must know the duration of time, which is 30 seconds only. And the last C, choose the letter of the right answer. Now, your turn. This problem has two legs, which is A is equals to 3 and leg B is equals to 4. Now, find the C. The right answer is letter B. If your answer is letter B, you are correct. As we close, I challenge you to look at the worlds differently. Every corner you turn, every screen you touch, and every sea bridge you cross is held together by a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. The blueprint of the world is already in your hands. Now it's time to go out and build something great. And thank you for your time. And I'm happy to take any question